The Hawks play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live right here from Atlanta, Georgia. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to the Wizards. And the basket is good. Young's got the opening basket of the game for the Hawks. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
To the middle. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Lillard left side. Pass to Grant. Nurkic with it. Fires from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to Sharp. Now, here's Nurkic. Here's the 3. Here's Grant. They shoot again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins.
You know, entering the league, Jeremy Grant was athletic, had top-notch physical tools, and now he has the skills to go with it.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
And so here's Portland following the bucket by the Hawks. Back to Nurkic. No good there. Good work defensively by Capella. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. 4-point game. Down low. Pass to Capella. Great D that time from Nurkic. And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And then Collins slams it in.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Pass to Nurkic. With the crossover, and Capella sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
Nurkic is all about physicality on the glass and making his presence felt.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
They're facing some excellent scores. It's going to take the effort of all 5 guys to make this strategy pay off. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young's shot is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
Nurkic operates so well out of the pick and roll. He sets hard screens, and he's a reliable finisher.
To the paint. Anunoby has the open look. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And another thing, guys, that they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Here's Walker following the basket by Dwight Howard. Simons with the ball. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Griffin trying to get open. And again, Dwight Howard. Howard's got it back down to single digits for Portland.
Nice use of physicality by Dwight Howard inside. He really doesn't hold anything back.
Reddish. That one doesn't go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And with UConn back in 2011, Kemba Walker introduced himself to the basketball world. That was an absolute all-time run in the month of March.
Now here's Johnson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got his first 2 points of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. For Kemba in 2011 with the UConn Huskies, 11 consecutive wins to close the year.
I mean, winning his conference tournament, then the national title. And keep in mind, all those games were elimination games. So Kemba showing the leadership, and that really helped propel that young man into the lottery.
And he drives in. A shot by Reddish, no good. On the wing, Porter. Johnson right side. Back to Porter. Here's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Reddish. Pass to Howard. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. That one falls. Reddish has got his first basket.
Well, this is a smart play by Dwight. Doesn't have a shot himself, so he moves the ball.
Porter in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers trailed by 7. Now, here's Reddish. Howard. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. For the Trailblazers. There's 1:17 left here in the second. Pass to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nurkic. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 7. It's Young on the wing. Driving the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 6.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Young drives in, and the shot goes down. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Just a smart pass by Nurkic, taking advantage of an open guy. One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to Nurkic. Here is Lillard. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Capella.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
Now, here's Capella. Young from outside. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Look at the range Trae has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Screen by Nurkic. Here's Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
Now, here is Young. 11 points in the game. Pass to Anunoby. There's the triple. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trailed by 12. And here's Sharp. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
Here's Young. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Double team on Nurkic. Whoops, they pick off the pass. They get a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And stolen by Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. From the arc. Hunter grabs the miss.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night. So reliable, they've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Here's Lillard after Clint Capella's bucket. Lillard attacking. And the rejection by Collins. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus. In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. So both teams making some changes here. The Hawks leading by 16.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Count it. Howard's got 10 points in the game.
I like seeing Dwight test out his mid-range J, showing some nice touch there.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Trailblazers trailed by 16. Back to Simons. And that one is hammered home.
Nice awareness by Dwight. His passing has really improved over his career.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Impressive play by Cam Reddish. Capable of throwing it down.
Atlanta calls timeout. "17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Walker looking for an opening. And a wide open look for Porter. Sinks the triple. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Off the catch, that's when I feel like Porter is most in rhythm with his shot.
And so it's Atlanta. They're
32.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Young outside. There's a screen by Collins. Anunoby in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Young. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
Here's Young. The Blazers getting the bucket. Lets it go with the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now, here's Nurkic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
To the inside. Collins. Back to Capella. Uncovered. And again, it's Atlanta.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first three of the game comes here in the second quarter.
And here's Young after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Pass to Nurkic. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Anunoby. Young, right side. In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop.
This is where Howard really shines. He's always had fantastic instincts as a defender.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
No good on that one. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
A nice shot by Young.
Multifaceted as Trae Young may be, everything still starts with that jumper.
Pass to Howard. Back to Lillard. Launches a three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clint Capella.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Now Young, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Three-pointer, and Trae Young hits from deep.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Now Lillard. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin.
You're looking rough, so just give me the stuff. Like, give me the stuff. She moving forward, she ain't important. Give me the love. Like, give me the love. Like, I want.